I was just chilling, minding my business, and Nate is trying to get me to do an open mic tonight.
We're doing it.
So that's happening. Speaking of shows, have y'all ever seen Scare Tactics?
Yeah.
No. What is it about?
It's a really cool show. It's an older show. I think Tracy Morgan hosted it once, which is why I watched it, to support my dude Tracy. But it was about them just scaring people, just going out of their way with theater and production to try to scare people, and they filmed it.
It was like hidden camera, right?
Yep. Hidden camera, so, people didn't know the truth or what was really going on. And that was it. It's a good show. Just wondering if you guys ever heard of it.
Yep, I've seen it.
All right. Welcome to In the Moment.
I'm in the moment. Stay in the moment. Yeah, hey, look, check. I'm in the moment. They try to hold me down, I just re-up and then I just reload it. Yeah, hey, look, just stay in the moment. If they try to hold you down, you just re-up and then you just reload it. Yeah.
I went to South Korea for a weekend. That was pretty stupid.
Oh.
But it was an amazing experience.
Okay, good.
I don't know if it was the best idea, Nate.
Well, I'm shocked that you were only there for a weekend, because normally when people travel that far, it's for a week, maybe two. So
Well, neither of us really do normal things. So I think that fares well for a podcast. And you're right. That is what normal people do. They go to South Korea and places that far for a week, maybe two. And before I forget, as I always do, I am Mo. That is Nate, Mo Mitch, Mother Nature, however it go. We'll figure it out one of these episodes. Now, I think when I do things like this, people just think he's stupid, right? But I promise, it's usually a plan. It just didn't go the way I planned it. And that's what happened. My really, really good friend, this is, I want to say 30, going on 30 years of friendship. He's in South Korea, defending the country, doing his thing. I'm proud of him. He's been away from his family for months, and I could hear it in his voice. He just wasn't handling it well. It's a man who missed his family. And I think at some point in the conversation, he literally said, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I miss my family. This is rough. And I was like, I've never heard him be that vulnerable. And I just felt like I had to do something. And I was in a position to do it. And so I said, I'm going to come see you. He said, no, you're not. I said, I'll be there. And I had to keep my word. Now, that was before the situation with the house. That was before a lot of other things popped up in my life. And so it made it a bit more challenging to be there for a week, especially when I'm going to have to pack, I'm going to have to move. There's a lot going on. I still got to prepare for the tour.
Yeah.
January 10th, New York City, West Side Comedy Club. That's the opening of the tour. Please pull up. And we also have tickets that you can buy if you want to support but can't make it. Either way, I love you. Support. Thank you. Where was I, Nate?
No clue.
I know. I know you didn't have me.
Moving.
See, thank you.
Oh, being there for a weekend, right.
So I couldn't exactly be there as long as I wanted to, but I told them, yo, I got to cut the trip short, but I'm still coming. Then he really didn't believe me. Who the hell is coming to South Korea for a weekend? I said, no, if you still can get the time, I'm coming. He said, I can still get it. I said, I'll be there. Now, in my mind, I felt like a hero, and I just felt like this was a good decision. All the way up until I actually got on the flight. I was even... This is, I know, I was questioning it. I was asking my lady the day of, you sure you want me to go? Are you sure?
Oh, now you want to ask.
Right.
I thought you didn't care about what she had to say.
Yeah, that's a fact. And normally I want to be out. I want to be out. And I think I was looking for anything. Because I really was, my mom was like, I'm bugging. But I don't want to go against my word. And she was like, nah, you can't do that. You got to go. Go be with your friend. I said, damn, all right. Let's go to the airport. And we get to the airport, and I asked her, I said, you know, how long is this flight? I think she said 14 hours or something like that. So that's what I mentally prepared for.
Mm-hmm.
I get on the flight, and I sit down, and you know, I got the screen in front of you. It tells you how long the flight is. And it says 0 a lot at first. You don't know what it is. It hasn't kicked in yet.
Mm.
Well, it did kick in, Nate. And I saw 16 hours.
Mm.
Now, I don't know why 2 more at 14 felt like so much, but it did.
Yeah.
I said 16 hours. Here's where I made a crucial mistake. If you are ever going to fly more than 12 hours anywhere, do it at night.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Duh, right? Now, I couldn't do it going. I wanted to, didn't work out with the timing and the flights and the whole 9. So I was stuck. But I'm just giving this advice to anybody who may not. If you can avoid that, oh my God, avoid it. Because going was one of the worst flights ever.
Really?
I've never been on a flight that long by myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's number one. There's no one you can talk to.
Everyone on the flight. You can
That's
talk to.
not how it works, Nate.
The last time I was on a flight,
Oh my God. What did you do?
it was nothing crazy. I don't like to fly, but I had a notebook and a pen, and I started writing notes to the person behind me. And I was like, I am so scared right now. I was like, but hi, my name is Nate.
Was this before 9/11?
No, I think it was after. It was after. Yeah.
Oh, that definitely makes it worse.
It was after.
Who-
Really?
Yes. Who?
I would be scared.
I would be terrible. Don't pass me a note on a plane.
Really?
No.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Nah.
We passed notes back and forth. They wrote me back.
Okay, wait. Who was this person? Was this a
No
woman? Was this a
clue.
man?
I don't even remember actually.
What?
Yeah, I don't remember because they were behind me. I wasn't looking
You
at
didn't
them.
even look. You threw a no look with the note. Oh.
No, I just wrote it and I was like, here, take this
You just-
through the window.
Yeah. And they took the note.
Yes.
And then you said, "Hey, I'm Nate. I'm terrified."
Mm-hmm.
And what else?
And I don't remember exactly,
Okay.
but that's how it started. And then I folded it up. I passed it to them with the pen, and they wrote me back. Don't remember what they said, but we exchanged notes back
And this kept
forth.
going.
Yeah, not
Are
the
you kidding me?
Not the entire.
Was the
flight.
flight met by an air the police?
No,
Were
no.
you met by the police?
No, not at all.
A red coat, someone.
So you can't do that.
I mean, you can. You absolutely can. I'm probably gonna think you're insane.
Really?
If I get a note from the front, especially if you look me the note, like you don't even. I don't know what you look like now. It's a blind date. That's right. And this is the rest of the flight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to communicate like verbally. So now you kind of went around my disguise, which is my headphones, right? Because I can still read. So I'm already mad that you got me cornered like this. And then I read the note that says, "Hey, I'm Nate. I'm scared." Yo.
There's more to it. I told them, like, I don't like flying.
Flight attendant, I need to move my seat.
Really? Y'all wouldn't write back?
That seems like
No.
a security breach. I would be scared.
Really?
No,
Okay,
I'm not
yeah.
writing you, Belle. I would think you are insane. I really would.
Okay, so here's another thing.
No, before you move on,
Okay.
where did y'all get all this damn paper from?
She had a
I had
notebook.
I had a notebook.
Oh,
with
so
me.
you passed the whole notebook?
Yeah.
Nah. Well, that's cool. That's a cool experience that went well for you, though.
Yeah, it was only like an hour and a half flight. It wasn't too bad. I think 2
Okay.
hours.
Don't
max.
forget your other thought. Where were you going? Damn it. I was trying.
No, I got
Yes,
it.
Okay.
So, if that was a scenario that you would feel awkward in, what about if you were like just like sitting at a park and someone walked up to you and gave you a note and then just walked off? Would you open it?
I think that's even more terrifying.
Have you seen the videos of the people, like they'll be sitting across the park and they're filming, and then someone walks up to them and they hand them a note, and the note will say, you're doing a great job no matter what. Like, keep believing in yourself.
Why
Or-
are you watching me? I mean, thank you, right? But why are you watching me like that? And keep what up? Yo, how is that not your first thought after getting the note, Nate? How?
Well,
You gonna chase him right back? Thank you.
Well, I've seen the videos, and I'm like, why does that never happen to me? Because I would want to, hey, excuse me. Thank you.
I just want to say thank you. I just want to tap toes and say thank you. That is insane. I would literally be like, yo, my man, where you be seeing me at?
Can you pull up? I don't know if you can pull it up, but it's a thing. Like people
That's
make,
crazy to me.
Yeah. And
No,
they,
don't pass me a no. No.
Have you done that, Nate? At a
Have I
park?
just given? No, but I want to. I've seen the videos. They're all like wholesome, videos and messages, and I just think that they're cool.
Yeah, nah. Last time I passed a note, I think I was in 3rd grade. And I passed the note. I think it was to Valerie. And I said, I don't remember. Do you like me? Yes. No. Maybe. I'll never forget it.
Mm.
I passed it up. She did like a little giggle. And she checked yes and maybe. I didn't know how to feel.
Well, at least you didn't say no.
Yeah, that was one way to look at it.
Yeah.
But why the hell was the maybe in there?
Oh, maybe
See
she
how
was
the
just,
perspective for us? Why is the maybe?
She had to think about it.
Nah, that's the same girl that I told her I love you on the phone in 3rd grade.
Oh, I don't know about this.
That was the first time I ever told the girl I love you.
That's sweet.
Yep. She said me too.
Okay.
I have not passed the note since, is what I'm telling you,
all
Nate.
right.
I've kept.
Where is she now?
I have no idea. The last time I looked Valerie up was probably 15 years ago.
Did you find her?
She had a Facebook.
Okay. Did you
In
reach
fact, our whole class from that year, they had one of those.
out? One of the groups.
One of the groups.
Mhm.
I didn't stay in the group.
I think you should go in there and see what they're up to.
I don't even have a Facebook anymore, Nate. I don't know what happened after that. But yeah, 3rd grade. I don't even remember what this story was because that story was so good.
Well, we were talking about flying.
Oh, right. That's right. I went to South Korea for the weekend. Yeah, I'm going through a lot. Oh, that's right. My life is crazy. I'm telling you. Oh, man. So, yes, I'm sitting in that seat, and I see that 16 hours kick in, and I'm like, wow, I am really committing to this. I've done solo trips, nothing like this before. Now, one thing I knew to do was wait for the food. So I did. I ate well. I knocked out. This is going really well so far.
What time is this?
That flight left, I think, at 1 p.m.
Okay.
So I'm like, but I think I'm still on nap time because I purposely had a night and didn't get great sleep. I knock out. Much easier than I thought I would. I wake up. It's a completely different plane now. Lights are off. Everybody's snoring, right? This is the moment of truth. For anybody who has ever taken a long flight, they will tell you there is no scarier moment than the one when you wake up and have no idea how much time you have left on this flight. It's going to go one way or the other. And I've had times when you wake up and see that you got an hour left and it's the best feeling in the world. Sometimes you wake up and you've been asleep 20 minutes. You still got 14 hours and 30 minutes left. I don't know where I'm at. It's one of them, you wake up drooling. You don't know where you at. It can go either way. I got to hit that screen. I hit the screen, Nate. I feel like I slept for at least 8 hours. And you know what? I did. Which means I still had 8 more hours on this flight. And now I'm really well rested. I'm super well rested, right? I want to get up and dance. 8 hours left? What I'm going to do? Now we don't have internet anymore. Apparently, they only have internet over North America. We passed that. Now we're beyond that. No internet, no Wi-Fi. I done seen every movie. Now, thank God for The Beast in Me. If you're looking for something to watch, Netflix. Really good.
Okay. The Beast in Me.
Yep, I binged them all. I saw all 8 episodes. But it really got me through. Really good series. I'll just say it's about a writer who ends up having a next-door neighbor that turns her life upside down. And then she ends up writing about him. It's really good. I loved it. Then we go through the worst turbulence I have ever experienced in my life. And the thing about flying, Nate, is every time you experience turbulence, it's the worst turbulence you've ever experienced in your life. Because you're a little older, bones hurt a little more. But it was a good, I would say, hour. Now, here's the thing with that hour of turbulence. I had gummies, allegedly. Sleep gummies. I had to take the sleep gummy because I was too wired, right? I ordered a glass of wine. I took the sleep gummy. I figured this will definitely knock me out. I was high as hell for 8 hours. 8 hours. I'm just up now and just high, just focused on everything. Every bump hitting like this. Every single one. I never hugged my pillow before. I hugged my pillow, Nate. I said, this is not the way to go. I don't even have Wi-Fi. How you gonna die with no Wi-Fi?
So how did you mix up the high gummy and the sleep gummy?
I didn't mix them up. I knew what I was doing. I was trying to get it lit in there, Nate. I wanted to go to sleep by any means. I just wanted to go to sleep, huh?
Have any of y'all seen the movie Bridesmaids?
Yes.
Because there was a scene like that where she didn't take a gummy.
Oh, remind me.
She took either like a perk or something like that, and she mixed it with alcohol, where she just started going haywire on the flight. She was seeing people on the wings, then she started screaming like, "Oh, fire, fire." I don't remember exactly what it was.
That's exactly how I felt. Precisely.
She got on the speaker and started making announcements.
Yes. I was trying not to do anything that would have got me on the no-fly list. Because when you that high, you done been on this flight 8 hours, you have 8 more hours. You can't now even text anybody. You can't text your loved ones. The flight feel like it's going to go down any minute. He told everybody sit down. Flight attendants, everything is canceled. It's going to get rocky. He ain't say ASAP. That thing got the boom, 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 boom for at least 2 more hours. I'm in there trying to watch it like this.
Wow.
Right? But I got through it. All thanks to the beast in me. It put the beast in me. And when that was done, that's when the lights come on. And that's when you know breakfast is going to be served. And you usually have about 2 hours left. And that's kind of the wind down period when you feel a little better. And I did. I felt a little better. I could not wait to get off that flight and text everybody and say, I'm alive and I love you. I just want you to know that. I thought that was the end for me. And as soon as I don't think I made it out the airport. I was still going through customs. My dude calls me. Some of my friends, when they're excited, I answer and it's not on speaker, but somehow it's on speaker. Yo, nigga, what up? I said, yo, fam, this is not the place. I'm in the airport. They all looking at me like this. I'm already 6'4", right? I only seen one other black man in the last 24 hours. And he yelling on the phone. And he's like, yo, you gotta hurry up. Hurry up? It's got over 16-hour flight. I have to shower. Things have to happen. He at the hotel before I am. All in all, though, we had an amazing time. There's a few things I have to say for Patreon. Whew. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in rare form. He was in rare form. I'll save that for later, though. I will say this. Korean barbecue is everything they say it is.
That's what I've heard.
Really good. Amazing. Even got me to eating lamb. Never had lamb before. I said I'll try it.
You never had lamb
Not
before?
a lamb guy.
You never had lamb, so how do you know if you're not a lamb guy?
You know what, Nate? When I lived in New York and I would go to the trucks to get the halal, I didn't like when the lamb came into the chicken. The chicken made the lamb look tough and chewy, and I don't really like chewy.
Okay.
So I never, but it was good in Korea. They party. I'm talking about party.
All right.
That whole, I'm all night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to New York 4 a.m. It doesn't stop with them. I had to look back at my phone to see what time we got home. It was those kind of nights. And it was 6 a.m, 7 a.m, we were getting home. But you don't know it's that late because they don't stop.
Right.
There was one point we went out the second night. My man remembered us from the first night. Y'all passed by, I remember. Come in. I said, all right. This man started giving us shots like they was having a going away sale. He gave us like 5-6 free shots.
Nice.
That's what led to what I'm gonna tell you what my homeboy did on Patreon.
Okay.
But it was a great night. They party all night long. They real serious about karaoke. They do not play about karaoke.
Yeah, I know that.
They do it outside, no clothes on, 24 degrees. Getting it. Rolling. Like I'm getting it.
Wait, hold on. You said no clothes on.
I mean, not naked, Nate.
Okay, because I was going to say
Not like-
where,
not
because
butt-
you know how I
Look
get
at Nate,
down.
16 hours ain't gonna stop me. Nah, not butt ass. But there was a lot of like, I'm bathing suits, t-shirts in 24, 25 degree weather. They out there getting it. They be so drunk it don't matter. They have Korean only bars and clubs. Which you gonna tell them, right? Like they have every right. But all of my travels and everywhere I've been, I've never experienced that.
Right.
I never went somewhere and they literally just tell you straight up, like, nah, you can't come here. And they don't say, you know, it's Koreans only.
Yeah.
So anybody else, not happening. And I thought, okay, that's one place. That was like the next 3-4 places we tried to go to. Korean only. Korean only. And I was like, they real about that. And then it made me wonder, like, how that would go here if they had spots like that, where they just, you know.
So is this something new?
I don't know how long that's been a thing there because that's the only time I've ever tried to go out there.
We'll have to look that up because if it's always been a thing, well, I don't know. Maybe it's now because of everything with our climate here and people wanting to travel more and go to more places where their money can stretch further and it's becoming touristy. Maybe it could be their way of like, you know, putting a stop to it.
Maybe. I know that wasn't my experience in Thailand or in the Philippines. Other places I've been, that just wasn't a thing. And again, it didn't make me feel away. It just made me realize how honest they were about how straightforward they were about how they stand. And they're very open. I mean, if the spot is for trans, it's for trans. If the spot is for gay men, it's for gay men. Gay women, gay women. Like it's all separate but inclusive at the same time. And it was once the only thing that was confusing. A couple times, my guy and I tried to walk into a spot because we don't know. And he doesn't know the area that well. But we tried to go into this one spot, and the guy was like, nah. And it was that same exact feeling I got when me and my man Kyle tried to go into that one spot back in New York. When remember I walked in and was like, oh. So I knew the look immediately this time. So I tapped my man. Trust him. He got it. And then he was like, what's that about? I said, that's not for us. That's probably the gay man spot. It's not for. He said, oh, that's what I mean. I said, yeah. So we tried to go into another one. Now, the name of the spot was Cookie. I thought we were safe. It just seemed like it makes sense. So we get up to the spot. It's a lot of men. It's all men in this line, about 40 men. So I'm like, okay, something's telling me this whole Cookie thing is a front.
Do they look gay?
I didn't look that hard.
Did they act gay?
I didn't look that hard.
I feel like
No, they weren't flamboyantly gay. No, I
Okay.
can say that.
Okay.
No, not at all.
Were they masculine?
No, it's like you can't tell the difference.
Really?
No.
I feel like I would know.
You might.
Have you?
But
have
we
you-
not looking at men that hard. So you might. I'm not looking at the guys like that. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I'm not really either, but I think I just look at everyone. Like I look at everyone and I love to people watch. So I am seeing their mannerisms, how they walk. Like sometimes I can see a person walk and I'm like, and he's not like, he's like switching or anything, but it's just like, I see this person and I'm like, this is definitely a gay guy.
I wouldn't
Flamboyant
notice
or really?
I don't look long enough to notice that. If I notice you flamboyant, like it's out there, it's open. You want the people to know, because I ain't, you know what I mean? Work, cover girl, right? You know what I mean? That's,
Nate.
all right, that's my man.
Okay.
Nate, I gotta show you a picture of my friend. I
Okay.
didn't know he was gay for years. He used to act as if he was dating women.
Is there a way to pull it up?
I can text it to you.
Okay.
But one of my friends, we were having a game night, and then the next day she was like, "Yeah, like your gay friend," and I was like, "Wait, what?"
Better be talking about somebody in the gay family, Marvin and them.
She was like, "What do you mean? He's clearly gay." I was like, "No, he's not." And sure enough, he came out to me on like his birthday
See?
celebration a year or two later. I
I'd
had
have
no
been mad.
clue.
I'd have been mad you
Really?
ain't come out at the same time for me.
Okay.
Nah, why they found out before me? I felt the way.
Send me a picture. Send me the
Okay,
picture because I gotta see. I gotta see.
All right, now the friend that I was with, or that I went to go see, I got a lot of DMs from the listeners that were hilarious, asking me, "Yo, does he have his ring on?" And we did some social media videos showing that he did have his ring on. And the reason being, I told the story a while back about how this friend is married with kids, whole nine, big family man, but came honest about having a night of dancing.
Okay.
You know,
so-
you remember this story or no?
Yes, I
Okay.
was going to ask you. I didn't know if everyone knew this, so I was going to ask you off camera. So yes,
Okay,
it's the same
yes.
person. I remember.
Same
100%.
person. So, I think, and that's on me, because at the time that I told the story originally, I didn't ask him if he had his ring on.
Mm-hmm.
And then the ladies were getting on me like, that's the first question. Like, how you ain't asked that? I'm like, y'all right. And when I went back and asked him, he did say, he's like, yeah, I had it on the whole time. That was why at the end, the energy just fizzled, because I think when she noticed it, she just was like, all right, nice dance, good night. And that's it. And I think by the time I tried to come back and say he had his ring on, damage was done. But he did have his ring on, and he did have his ring on the entire time I was there this trip.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's on.
That sounded crazy. For those who don't know, that sounded crazy.
It's on.
It's on. All right.
It's on.
It's on.
It's on.
It's, it's on. All right. Y'all can stop asking. It's on. It's gonna stay on.
Okay.
And he also showed me the Hamilton Hotel, which is the place where the alleged dance happened.
Okay.
Well, the first night we partied all night, I don't think I got up till about 6 p.m. their time. And we went right back to it. Right back to it. So as soon as I got off the plane, to it. Got some sleep, woke up the next day, to it. And what I can say about the next day is this, because I'm excited to tell you the story that really went down. But that's exclusive, man.
Okay.
I will tell you this. He is not a drinker. He's a very militant individual. Very organized, very always together. A man's man. That's the kind of... And so because he's militant, you don't see him have weak moments. I've not seen that. But I felt like... I didn't know if this made me a good friend or a bad friend. I woke up feeling like, damn. Because I felt like he really needed that. And I could see it. I could sense it. And we got to it. And I was like, you got friends in life. And I told him this because he was like, yo, you really held me down. Like, especially with the night we had. And you really you flew out here. And I got friends who wouldn't come see me in the same country. And I was like, I got friends who wouldn't come see me in the same city. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, you really, and I'm like, yeah, to me, that's what brothers are for. That's what we do. That's all I know. If I'm with you, I'm with you, right? And I was like, I ain't come out here for nothing. He like, what we gonna do? We going hard? I said, 16-hour flight. Ain't no other way to go. And now at the point where they was doing the rock the boat, what's that called? Drive the boat? When they pour y'all know what I'm talking about? When they pour the shot in your mouth?
No.
Yes.
That's the thing, right? That's what it's
Oh.
called?
Yes,
Is
that's
that-
what it's called.
Is that just in Korea?
No, I
No,
think that's
everywhere.
everywhere.
And it's
Yeah.
called Rock the Boat?
Drive the boat.
Drive the boat.
I went to Aaliyah. Don't mind me. I don't know why I said that.
I
But-
never heard of it.
Yeah, so they pour it in your mouth. And I saw the women doing it, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get that for my man. Because he don't never party like that. I ain't think he's gonna say yeah though. He said, I do it. I said, what? Get him to. And he's sitting there, mouth all open, taking it, right? And pause. Jesus Christ. That sounds crazy. Yo, he's gonna kill me, man. That is not what I meant. Not at all. And I think that might have been the one, Nate. I think he blacked out. I think he blacked out, and it was a night from there. I'm gonna show you some video too.
Okay. That's exciting.
Oh, it was a night, like a hangover night. No exaggeration.
Good times.
Great times. And he went to sleep. Now, the issue with him going to sleep was I booked one bed. I didn't plan on this. I had to go.
I always get two
Do you?
beds. Yeah. 2 beds. One is I'm gonna sleep in one. The other I'm probably gonna lounge in it. Like I'll sit up, maybe work on my laptop, maybe put my clothes on top. But then when I'm ready to like lay down and go to bed, I switch over to the other one.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I always looked at it like, what do I need the other bed for? But I needed it this night. So he's out of here. He gets on the bed. I'm like, okay, well, I'm leaving. Because at that point, I had 2 options. I either could take the flight that I was originally going to take, which is later in the day, so we can kick it for a few more hours. His status didn't tell me he had a few more hours in him. I might as well go straight to the airport and do what I didn't do the first time and get the flight off of no sleep. That's what I did. Now, the problem with that, because y'all know there's always a problem with that. By the time I ended up leaving, I thought I had more time than I did. I'm relying on my whole management team to walk me through this. And I don't know how much time I have. I'm literally like Neo in the Matrix when they was telling him go left, go right, go straight, go down. I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm off to the airport. And I think, here's what I think happened. I think they're lying to me, Nate. I think I had a lot less time than I really had, but they didn't want to tell me because they didn't want me to panic because they know I hate running through airports. That is a surefire way to get me pissed off. I do not want to run through the airport. And that's where we were at. And I think they just felt like if we get him to the airport and he doesn't know, we got a chance. And I'm drunk. Nate, you got to remember, at this point, I'm still drunk. So I get to the airport, hop out the cab. I'm here. I got it. You know, I'm like no sleep drunk at this point. I got a little attitude in the whole 9. I'm with my little bag, back and forth. Big ass airport, back and forth. I see every airline you can think of, except for Delta. Not a one. I cleared every single check-in place. There's no Delta. Finally, I ask, excuse me, ma'am. She don't speak English. I asked someone else. Excuse me. He don't speak English. I asked someone else. Excuse me. They just didn't want to talk to me. I asked someone else. Finally. She says, yes. I said, Delta? She said, oh, wrong terminal. I said, what do you mean? What do you mean? She said, it's a different terminal. You got to take a shuttle. I said, to another building? She said, yes, sir. I said, Then I said, how much time do I really have, guys? They said, 10 minutes. I got 10 minutes to catch the flight. And on top of that, I learned that the flight I just checked off is sold out. What is my life? I don't know how far this terminal is. I got a boogie. Just when I thought it was over, I was ready to check out. I said, I'm not even running. It's just not meant to be. And I went to walk, and I promise you, I turned around, the shuttle was like right there. I was like, okay, maybe we have a chance. Let me try this positive thinking thing.
Hey.
And I walk, and the shuttle is coming. Immediately, the shuttle's hit there. Boom. I get on. There's only 2 people. Bags on. We out. So then there was a stop in the middle. I said, oh, it's not Terminal 2. You pull off again. Now it's the countdown. I'm looking at my watch. I got 3 minutes. Still on the shuttle, right? I got 2 minutes. They're like, Terminal 2. I got 2 minutes. Boom. Hop off the shuttle. Get the bag. Excuse me. Beep, beep. Trying not to hit nobody. Pull in the airport. I see Delta. All the way on the other side of the airport, right? I got to run. It's the only way. I'm like, damn it. Thank God we not in Atlanta. I take off. Bro, I'm getting it. Finally get to the guy. He sees me from a distance. And he goes, Atlanta? I said, yes. Yes, Atlanta. He's like, come on. I said, oh, man. That was going to sound crazy. I said, I'm on my way. That's what I said. I'm on my way. Right? I get up. The lady's opening the joints for me because at first I'm doing this. Like, I got to do this. And she's like, no, I'm like, okay. And I come through. He takes the airport, my passport. He's yelling down to the lady to try to get me checked in. And he tells me, yeah, you good. But you got to go. So I'm just like, all right, thank you. And I get the boogie in again. Got right through security. When I pulled up, they was doing final call. And I mean, she was like, you just made it. I'm like, thanks. I know, but I made it. And I got on the flight, and I tell you what, that sleep was like none other. I passed out, and I woke up. And then this time when I woke up, I was a little more confident. And I only had like 2 hours left.
Okay.
And that flight was a breeze. So that's why I say to y'all, that is the tip. That is the biggest tip that I have for you. It is worth it. If you have to adjust your schedule to take a night flight, if you are traveling 10 plus, absolutely worth it. Because it is a nightmare to wake up after 8 hours of sleep and still have 8 hours left and not know what you want to do with your life. And then I had a situation where I got some news that I wasn't the most excited about. And when you get news like that on a plane, like I always think of Bret the Hitman Hart, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. He got the news his brother Owen Hart passed away in a tragic accident on an airplane. And I just always like felt like that has to be the worst place. You're confined, you can't talk to anybody. What can you really do? But when I got back and I landed, I got in an Uber to come home, couldn't wait to get home. That was when it hit me. That was worth it. That was worth it. I mean, I might have slept for 2 days straight after. I'm still tired. Body hurting and the whole nine, but it was completely worth it. And every single person that I met out there, their energy went so high when they learned that I was there for the weekend. They couldn't believe, you're lying. You're lying. I'm like, nah. A man is like, no, he's here for the weekend. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm out. When I thought about it, in 72 hours, I spent 28 of them on a plane. That's insane. But I did that, and it was worth every second.
Yeah, he'll never forget it, and I'm pretty sure he feels so much better.
Yeah, for sure. And it was good to see that side of him, to see him smiling, dancing, knowing that he's under so much stress, you know, and just what he does for a living.
So you left him in the hotel room.
I did.
And what happened afterward?
I have no idea. I had to get on the flight, Nate. I left that man for self. Hey,
Okay.
he's every soldier to himself now. I did my part. That went down to the wire too, if I'm honest, because well, I had to get him out of there. I have to check out,
Right. That's what I'm asking. Like, what happened?
and I was afraid of that. And I'm on the flight at this point. He's still not answering the phone, and they're getting to the point of like, all right, you know, no more phone calls. And I'm like, I'm still on the phone. She's like, sir, you have to put your phone down. I'm like, okay, ma'am, no problem. But I get this idea to call him and do wake-up call. So that's what I do. I call them. Now I'm whispering on them. I'm like, hey, you wake up the guy in room, whatever. They're like, you want me to wake? Yes, ma'am, I want you to wake him. Okay. And then he calls me back. Literally, the plane is moving at this point. We're taking off, and I see, and I'm like, I gotta answer this, but the lady is right there. So I like answer it, and I'm like, yo, I'm taking off, but get out the room. Whatever you do, get out that damn room. And he was like, I got you. But I says, no buts. Can we talk later? And then we just had to text. But I couldn't get Wi-Fi for the first. You see what I'm saying? Now we're going the opposite way.
Right.
But when I woke up, I was able to finally text him and send him videos of himself. It was a good time.
Okay.
It was a really good time. It was an amazing time. South Korea was worth it.
Nice.
I'll
Well,
say
I'm
that.
glad you enjoyed yourself.
Thank you. I needed it. Only going for the weekend apparently had everyone in a tiffy. Because when I got back, to me, I just couldn't help but compare my experiences of being in the Korean airport, which were all pleasant. Like if they could speak English, they were willing to help, no problem. And when I got back to my home, and my first point of contact is the customs agent, Now, this part was on me. I always put my passport and my wallet in the side of my bag, so I know where it is at all times. And I think I was flustered in all that I had just experienced trying to make this flight. And I threw my passport in my book and just threw it in my seat, thinking I'll fix all of that in a second. Never did. So I get up to her now, and I don't know where my damn passport is. And I can't stand when that happens and you're not that person, right? Like you knew this whole line, you didn't know to have your passport ready. So I'm that person now, right? I do the dumb. So I'm like, there's no way. I'm doing the like, you feel in places it couldn't possibly be. There's no way, right? And she's like, where are you coming from? So now I got to answer her questions while I'm trying to find frantic about my passport. So I said, South Korea. And she said, South Korea? I said, yes, ma'am. And she said, on a transfer flight? No, ma'am. Still frantically. Well, you didn't come here direct? I'm pretty sure I did, ma'am. I was on the flight. What flight is this? So now I've got to find my boarding pass, and I still ain't found the passport. So then I'm like, the boarding pass falls out the book. So then I'm like, damn. Okay, so I read the flight number, and she's like, well, where's your passport? I said, I'm actively trying to look for it. I'm sorry. Can you just give me a second? And she goes, are you even sure that you have a passport? Well, how the hell else would I get to South Korea? Let's just. I mean, how would I even get back? Like, at some point, I had to have one. Right. I would imagine. So I said, I'm pretty sure I do. And she goes, well, there it is, right there. You saw it the whole time. The whole time. Mm-hmm. It fell out the book when I went to grab the boarding pass. I didn't see it. It's in the bag. She goes, it's right there. Thanks, ma'am. Thanks. I pass it to her. She's flipping through it like it's the first passport she's seen of its kind. Looks at me again. Back at me. What were you doing there? No. First she said, how long were you there? I said, a weekend. A weekend? I said, a weekend. And I know she'll get the best of me. I'm trying not to react, Nate. I'm singing The Weekend in my head, right? Mm-hmm. And then she goes, well, what were you doing there? But in such a judgmental tone, like selling drugs, man. What else would I be doing there? Of course. So I'm like, I went to visit my best friend who's in the military. Have a good day. Okay. Like, what be wrong with y'all? What's the problem?
Do you have to answer them?
Yes.
Oh, you do? Okay. Because at some point, I think that's, we talked about being in control of our emotions and not reacting to certain things, but I definitely would have told her about herself.
Here's the thing, Nate. Get you nowhere with a customs agent really fast. And they know that. Mm-hmm. And they take advantage of that.
Right. And that's exactly why I would tell her about herself.
And I've been there. I've been the guy who, when the flight attendant gets an attitude, I'm going to tell you you're rude and listen, a lot of people will tell you, for whatever reason, a lot of the agents in Atlanta are not really the happiest to be at work. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why, but when I heard people say that, I started to pay attention to it. And there's some truth there. Mm. They are just not happy to be there. And every other place I go, I never experienced that. But for some reason, they'll give you a little, here you go. Mm-hmm. Like, damn, I ain't ask you nothing, but like, do you got an exit row? Like, you ain't have to get up. You ain't, like, what's the problem? Mm-hmm. But the the customs agents, I think of all of the countries I've traveled to, there's been a handful of times I got a pleasant customs agent. And it always makes my day. They just smiling. Because I don't be mad at them, honestly. They sitting in that little booth for hours, just passport after passport, asking questions they probably really don't want to ask you, but have to. And some of those questions are really simple and trying to just feel like, can I go? And yeah, they're usually not the pleasant. But what you gonna do? Get arrested and be stuck in the airport?
Well, no, I mean, you don't have to talk this way. Yes, I was there for the weekend. Like, what's the problem?
Oh yeah. They would have called. They would have riled you right up. They would have been like, "It's fine. I'm parked outside. Do what you got to do." Oh man, I be trying not to get in trouble at the airport, Nate, because they'll put you on that no-fly list, and it's a wrap for you.
Well, see, yeah, I get it. But see, you can still have control over your emotions and still say what you got to say. Like, I remember the time that I actually did get arrested. I did go to jail. You remember that time?
I think you're really telling us this. Yep.
The people who were like checking me in, putting in my information, they had such an attitude. And I'm like, listen, it's okay. Like, do what you got to do. I'm not in a rush. Like, it's okay. But you don't have to talk to me like that.
Right.
Like, relax. I'm not giving you a hard time. I don't have an attitude. Just take my last name, put it in the system, and I'll wait for you. It's okay. But you don't have to act like that. Like, they were just nasty.
You're right, and I completely agree with you. Couldn't agree with you more. I also think it's funny because there are just places where you just know that the people you deal with are just not going to be the nicest of people.
Mm-hmm.
The DMV comes to mind. And jail is on that list, Nate. Like you should not expect anybody in there, because you're right. I mean, and sometimes police officers are that way. And I guess part of me is older now, and I'm like, you know what? They deal with some shit on an everyday basis. But honestly, I think that about a lot of times when I go to the airport. I think every single trip to the airport, whether it's the TSA person, the customs agent, the flight attendant, the gate agent, it's going to be one.
Okay.
It's a great chance that it's going to be one individual on your stops. It might even be the person that just adjusts the ropes. I don't even know what they do for it. I'll be honest. They just be adjusting the little rope thing. And then they be like, you this way. One of them is going to try you. And I've learned if you let it get to you, it ruins your day, not theirs. But
see,
I know you don't let it get to you.
Yeah, it's not that they get to me. It's just like, hey, like, take it easy.
Are you familiar with Hot 97?
Yes.
Ebro in the morning?
No.
That was their morning show. Similar to how in New York, the opposing morning show is The Breakfast Club on Power 105.
Okay, so Hot 97 is a New York show.
Right.
Okay.
You can debate on which is the more popular station, but at the point in time when I was growing up, Hot 97 was typically the more popular station.
I feel like I may have heard it.
They broke a lot of records and beefs. They're monumental.
Wendy Williams was on. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where I heard of it.
Angie Martinez.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
For the longest of time before she went over to Power. Funkmaster Flex has always been on Hot 97. Ebro in the morning was the morning show there for quite some time. They had a run.
Miss Jones, Starbuck Wild.
Star and Buck Wild had a really good run in a quite extensive story on Hot 97. But that's where a lot of the beefs went down. That's where people went to fix their grievances at times. And it's a classic station for hip hop and R&B out of New York City. And it came to an end. And it's messy. It's back and forth stories about whether the talent had beef with the management, and it's alleged that the management wanted to move on and go into a different direction, and they wanted to put money into a less urban show. And Hot 97 is a big part of my childhood. So is Power 105. Power 105 is a part of my life because I actually worked there. So just New York radio in general. That's the radio I grew up listening to. That's what made me want to be a part of radio. And I don't know much behind the scenes, but what I do know, typically, when companies decide that you're no longer an asset, they don't care about you. They're going to do whatever they need to do to keep you from making them look bad. And that's just the way it goes. So I can only imagine what the talent is feeling. And I hate that it ended this way because they had such an epic run that I always wish things to have happy endings, especially when it's nostalgia there. And you grew up watching it for so long. But that's rare. There's a lot of different reasons as to why that's rare. But I think you guys, when you're watching these things from a distance, the fights that people go through once they are no longer considered an asset is wild. And I can only wish the best to those brothers before because I haven't spoken to them yet. But I wish them the best in how it all ends. I know Rosenberg and Drake are having a beef. Drake seemed to be happy they lost their job. There's a lot of beefs. Like, I don't know. But on another note, The Game and Nelly,
Okay.
they have both said at some point in time they don't change diapers.
Okay.
So my question to you is this. Is having money a fair reason to form different responsibilities for yourself?
I think so. If you worked your butt off to get to the point where you can pay people to do things that you don't want to do, like changing dirty diapers, then it is what it is.
Is there some form of pride that one should get, in me playing devil's advocate here, of just being a parent? While I completely get that, go back to the Halle Berry situation. If she ain't want to cook, she ain't had to cook.
Mm-hmm.
She Halle Berry.
Right.
And I completely get the same thing that Nelly and them are saying. Yeah, I can pay somebody to do that. I'm rich.
Mm-hmm.
But is there not any pride, any joy that comes in being a parent or being a spouse and wanting to cook for your partner or wanting to change your child's diaper?
I am finding that if that is something that calls out to the person, like if they're like, I want to be the one that changed your diapers, or I want to be the person that's cooking for you, then let them have that. But if they don't want that, then it is what it is. Like, I'm pretty sure when I get my millions, there's going to be things that I'm going to pay people to do because I don't want to do it. I've already been there. I know what that feels like.
Now, before I throw it to the producer to see if she has the same opinion, because I feel like you made the space a little safe, I will say this as a man. When the millions come, I still want to hang my TVs because I find pride in that.
Yeah, that's your thing.
I don't need to change no diapers, Nate. I don't.
Okay.
I just pick my kid up, be a dad. I don't be. We go play catch. I don't.
So then we're on the same page because I didn't know where we were going with this.
Just trying to play devil's advocate. I don't really see much wrong with what he said now, but it sounded like in Nelly's case, I don't know about when The Game said it. It sounded like Ashanti was asking for help.
Mm-hmm.
I think that has to be addressed. Like if you are rich and your partner's asking for you to do it, but you saying, hey, it's still gonna get done, I'm paying for somebody else to do it, does she have a right to be mad?
What if the nanny's not there and she needs help? You're not going to do it while Nate thinks
No,
about
that's
her
why
answer?
her days are cold without him. There's another one.
I think their situation is tough because they both. Who has the most money?
Ooh, I would guess Nelly, but I don't know.
I feel like the person who has the most money to be able to.
That's what you.
Yes.
You think they should come together? Yo, pull your bank account out. Let's see who's gonna be changing diapers around
Hey,
here.
listen.
That is a healthy way to get the marriage going, Nate.
No, I think it's fair. Like you are providing this opportunity for me to get the nannies, to get all the help that I want. So if you don't want to do it, I can afford for someone else to do it because of you. So I'm not going to make you do it because you don't want to do it.
Okay, so if you have the flu or you just had a crazy day at work and still come home to cook because your husband, your spouse, your partner prefers that you cook, even though you can afford a chef, they prefer that you cook.
See, now that's the question, though.
Okay.
That right there is the debate for me.
Mm-hmm.
Is a person wrong for saying that is irrational for you saying you want me to do it when I'm saying I can hire a chef and we both eat? What's the problem?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that she's wrong for wanting it, but she's wrong for forcing him to do it when...
Right. And I'm on your side, but I feel like what you're saying is, nah, like she has a right to feel like, no, I want you to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right or wrong?
I agree, yeah.
Right. She can want to feel that way. Yeah.
I'm not saying, okay, you got to change the diapers every Friday, but there may be like, you know, a bad day for her. And why can't you just step in?
Because
both
the
made the
nanny's
baby.
going to be there.
No,
the nanny's
no.
Good, yeah.
Now, if the
See?
nanny is not there, Forget about
Okay,
the
if the
nanny,
nanny's not
forget
there,
about
that's
the night
different.
nurse.
That's different. If the nanny is not there, then I fully believe you should step up and handle business.
Yes.
But at the same time, I've seen, or I can see at least, a situation where a spouse feels like, no, I get that you can hire the nanny. I get that you can hire the chef. But I can see it on both sides. I can see a man saying, but I want you to cook for me. And I can see a woman saying, but I want you to help me with some stuff around the house.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see what I'm saying? So it's like in that, what's the compromise?
No,
there?
I can see it. I can see it 100%.
Now I wouldn't care as a man. If she go, yo, I don't feel like cooking tonight, we getting the chef. You are not getting a complaint out of me.
Right.
That is the last thing I'm trying to argue about. I don't care. Or even with the diapers.
Mm-hmm.
If she go, I don't want to change the diapers. I want to hire a nanny. Cool. I would get to a point of being nannied out. But I say that without the millions.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that with that kind of money. Because at some point, I am going to want to be a dad. I don't want to come home and the nanny out there teaching my son how to play baseball. Like,
Yeah, but
Exactly.
that is how it is. Like I started out as a nanny 19 years ago, and that's what we would do. I've witnessed like a lot of the first steps, the first time they had food, tasting different things, doing different things, going to swim class. Like I was there for all the first, and some of those people can't be there, but at some point when I started working my way up with more like wealthy families, they're still not doing it. Like that's
Really?
what they're hiring us to do. And if it's not one nanny because the nanny can't be there, then they will hire two nannies. They have one during the day and they'll have one at night.
so you
like-
just hired another set of parents. Like, let's call it what it is.
But they do have, when you get to a certain bracket, they do have what they call, I think they're called couples. It's a man and a woman, and they both come in and run your house like husband and wife. Sometimes
What?
yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I want that kind of money. I don't even got to be in the relationship. I don't have to be the father. What kind of money does this take?
Yeah, so they have I think it's not called, I don't know if it's called couples. It might be called couples, but I feel like it's another term for it. But it's a man and a woman, and they come together and they start the position at the same time. The male usually tends to like whatever the man's needs, or the mister they call it, of the home, and then she will tend to the missus things of the home. So if she needs, her to run to the store and get her like feminine products, she would go do that. And if he needed his, I don't know, like his car detailed, the mister or the man in the couple will, make sure your car's taken care of, or do like handiwork around the house. Now, like it could go either way because I feel like I'm pretty handy. So like I can do that stuff if I go into a position, or like making sure the car's detailed, or whatever.
Oh, you a 2-in-1. It's different with you.
I mean, so I pretty much have done everything, like the cooking, the cleaning, organizing, managing schedules, planning travel, the dogs, organizing dinner events, like everything. So
Wow,
yeah,
this is fascinating.
they will have someone come in and do all of that. Sometimes it's a staff. Sometimes you'll get in a position or start with a family and their whole house is staffed. So they have someone who does the gardening. They have someone to take care of the dogs, dog nanny. They'll have someone to take care of the kids, a chef, a personal assistant. Like sometimes it's an entire staff, and they all run the house while the Mr. and Mrs. does whatever they want to do. If it's traveling, or if they want to just lounge in their theater in the basement and watch TV all day, they have people to come and like handle everything in the house, cook, bring you food, pay, make sure the bills are paid. all
Those
that
kids
stuff.
also seem like they didn't grow up around love. They grew up around nannies.
That's
their whole life.
very true. But before we get to the deep things that matter, one, where can I apply? Here, I want to be a mister. That sounds lit. I'm lounging in the theater. I'm fixing things that don't belong to me, like the car. I don't have to pay for any of this. I get free room and board. I gotta change a diaper every once in a while. Where? What?
Yeah.
Now, what if the Mr. or the Mrs. also need to be detailed?
Like the couple.
Correct. Not just the car.
I don't know. I think that they just have to figure it out because there's usually never a fill-in. Like, and this is the thing that I didn't enjoy about doing this for so long. Like, I have never really taken before I moved into my car, I've never taken a day off because I always had to be available. And if you're not available, they will replace you with someone else. So that was, the tough thing.
Got it.
I remember during COVID, I was working with two families at the time. And one family, someone in the house got exposed to COVID. And I was there like literally a foot away from the person who got it. So we all had to quarantine together for like 2 weeks. So the other family that I was working with, like they were losing their minds because I wasn't there. I wasn't there to help with, making sure the dishes were put away or the laundry was done or the bed was made or the dogs were walked. Like every day they're like, so do you have COVID? How do you feel? When are you coming back? Like,
wow. Okay.
Yeah. Like every day they wanted to know because they could, not that they couldn't, they had they had the money so that they didn't have to.
This is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Yeah, I would like to know how much money I got to make to live this life. I want this life. I want to fill in for all of it. I want someone to fill in for everything I have to do to where I could just go do nothing. Hopefully I'll hit lotto. Now,
So I do have a comment from TikTok, this conversation.
I
made me
also
think
wanted to
about
get back
something.
to your point, so don't forget that one too, because it was a good point about the kids. Do the kids grow up as happy? In your experience?
In my experience, yes. Like I am still really close with one of my girls. Like we were just texting last night. She was telling me about, where's her text? Right here. She was telling me about what she's doing this weekend. She's going on a trip to Alabama, and then she's going to South Carolina. Like this was yesterday. She texted me. She says, "Thanks, I love you." I said, "I love you more," and that's my snooker.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. This is a picture. This is a picture of them. The snooker, she's on the bottom. My daughter is in the middle, and then there's another boy right behind them who I used to take care of.
Oh wow, they look very happy. They look playing around too. Yeah, look. All right, I love that. That's
so
awesome.
we went to surprise my daughter, Snuka, and I called him Suave. He didn't like that name, but it is what it is.
He'll grow into it.
Yeah, Snuka and Suave. We surprised Yaya, my daughter, at school to have lunch together, and that was, I don't know what, like 10 years ago, and she still reaches out to me, like all the things. So that was my baby girl.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. See, get you some feeling parents, man. It sounds like it's all happy. It's all a happy ending.
All right, so this comment on a TikTok post says, my girlfriend was a 19-year-old nanny for two surgeons. They had two-year-old twins and a newborn. They told her, we want you to think of yourself as a single mom, and we're the wealthy grandparents that come over sometimes.
I worked with a family who had a staff, and they had a nanny every day, 12 hours a day. And their son, basically, you would get there, wake up their son, spend the whole day with him and put him to bed. And then that's when you're done. Like they did not interact really at all. And then they had cameras in the house. Now this is, I don't support this. I've worked with families where they still have that time with their children. Like we're there to help and fill in, but there's a lot of times when they're all, in the pool in the back, and we are making sure everything else is taken care of. So they're spending time with them. They're traveling and all that stuff. But with this particular family, there was like no interaction, and they had cameras everywhere. And if they didn't like, the way that I was doing something, or they wanted something specifically done with him, they would like chime in on like a walkie-talkie and say, hey, feed him applesauce instead. And then that would be the end of it. So it was very managed through cameras. It was very weird. I didn't stay there very long.
That I wouldn't enjoy.
Yeah, I didn't like
That's
that.
a little too much camera time for me. But anytime I've seen kids in these situations, I don't know in real life, in movies, they always seem to be doing really healthy things. Playing tennis, Things like learning to play the piano.
That's what we're supposed to do.
I've never done any of these things.
We're supposed to take them to go do whatever, go on play dates, all the things, go on outings to the
Wow.
museums.
See?
Yeah.
All the things I didn't do.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, get you a feeling. Wealthy grandparents. Do you know what was coming over when I was a kid? My broke uncles, Nate. That's who was coming over. Okay? When nobody wealthy coming to the crib. It was it. Just broke friends and uncles. That's it.
And here's another comment. It says, and some of us live with a broken heart from leaving our babies in daycare so we can work to pay the bills. So those are two complete opposites.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of that. You got to be grateful in that you can afford it, right? But I'm sure it's heartbreaking. I'm sure there are a lot of people, whether wealthy or not, who wish they could balance that time better and spend more time with their kids. Because at some point you realize that time is truly the most important thing.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys done your holiday shopping? Do you have any holiday shopping to do?
I'm not buying any gifts. I stopped buying gifts years ago. Birthday
smart.
parties.
How'd you do that?
I
Teach
just
me.
stopped. Kids' birthday parties were like the first. Whenever I would take my daughter to like a kid's birthday party, I never brought a gift.
Wow.
I didn't know these kids anyway.
I ain't gonna remember it.
So, but then as the years progressed, I just stopped buying gifts. Like I may write you a letter or get a card, something that's a little bit more sentimental, but I'm not really doing gifts anymore like that.
Yeah, I think this year I'm going to send everyone a nice holiday card saying I love you, I wish you happy holidays, and if you were expecting a gift as I'm attempting to purchase a home, that's on you, but I don't know what to tell you. There was a time in life, I'm in a better position because my family at one time, we did the whole everyone buys everyone a gift thing. I also worked at places where they did the buy everyone a gift thing.
Like a Secret Santa?
No, that's just it. Isn't a Secret Santa one gift?
Yes.
So
you
that's
have to buy everyone again?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely
Yes,
not.
I had a job where you had to do that. I had a family where I had to do that. There was a time when I was buying a gift for 40 people.
Really?
It was the most ridiculous thing I'd ever experienced.
I would have excommunicated myself from the family.
Well, and the thing is, right, especially imagine if you work somewhere and they do this. Imagine you're kind of new in the environment.
I'm not doing that.
But everyone buys you a gift, so you got to be the person to be like, nah, I ain't buying nobody else nothing.
No, I also tell people don't buy me gifts.
It don't work like that. They're going to do it anyway.
No, and I hate that. But I tell them, no, thank you. And I give it back.
I'm with you on that, but they're going to do it anyway, and then they're going to talk shit about you because you didn't buy anything for anybody else.
I do not care.
Damn, I wish I had your attitude my whole life. I would cave to that, man. All right, I guess everybody's going to buy me something. I got to buy everybody something. This is crazy. Now, eventually, people smarten up, and then we did Secret Santa in both my work experiences and my family. Now it's better. You have to get one person a gift. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. And I work for myself currently, so I guess, should I get myself something?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Yeah. But should we get you something?
No. Don't get me anything.
Okay.
Because I am not getting y'all anything either.
That's my kind of honesty. If everybody could only be this honest, I swear the world would be a better place. Now, I believe, because normally when someone tells me, don't get them something, I never believe it.
No one ever believes me, but it's either don't get me anything, or if you get me something, get me lottery tickets. That's all I ever want. Lottery tickets,
I'm not
scratch
mad at
offs.
Do you really believe your partner when they say, let's not do gifts?
No, absolutely not. I'm never falling for that.
If someone ever tells me that, like, I'm just not going to do it. It's going to be so easy for me.
I did that once.
And then what happened?
One time, my partner told me, I don't want anything. You're enough. This is special. I believed her. I said, you're damn right it is. Right? When I tell you that moment kept popping up for the next few years, like the way a reminder would on your phone. Yeah.
Oh,
like
man.
I never did that again.
Wow. I don't understand why a person would say that then. What's the point of it?
I just think maybe they mean it in the moment. My mom did that to us too. I'm telling on you, Mama. I'm sorry. My mama did that to the whole family one year. Y'all don't need nothing. I got everything I ever need right here with y'all. My mama told us about us not getting her nothing that year for at least 5 years.
Mom, why would you do that?
Why you said you ain't want nothing? I'm telling you, I don't believe it. I've learned that, in the moment it sounds good, but then later in life it becomes nothing. You didn't get me nothing.
No, I'm good with nothing or scratch offs. Like, that's it. Really
Alright.
simple.
I'm good with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm honestly good with nothing. When I say it, I absolutely mean it. That was all the gift questions?
Yeah,
Or
well,
was it
that
one
was
more?
going to bring me to holiday parties, which you just brought up. Do you enjoy going to work holiday parties? Why or why not? Have you ever been to like a crazy party where somebody just left crazy drunk or something?
Absolutely. I've seen a lot of work holiday parties where I knew the people who were kissing were not going to want to be reminded of that the next day. I've never been a huge fan of work holiday parties because it's uncomfortable for me. I don't know how much to drink. I always try to be the least drunk person in the room. That's a typical rule. But I do enjoy seeing people get loose that you never thought would get loose.
Yeah.
That's always fun. You know what I mean? When you see Susan over there and start getting wild, you like, I never expected that. That's
Yeah.
always fun. But other than that, no, not for me.
I've never been to a work party.
Yep. Not even invited to. Now that's the best ones. The ones when you go to somebody where somebody else work. When you get invited to somebody else work party, you can act a fool. Nobody know you. That's better. But I don't think you're missing much.
Back to the holiday parties, because I think, Nate, you mentioned you were never invited to someone else's. So I've had holiday parties where either my entry was complimentary, obviously as an employee, or they charge. This is wild, but they charge the employees $25 to get in, but their partners or their spouses, they would charge like $95 because they're trying to, in my opinion, keep the spouse out. Like you said, you were seeing people kiss that shouldn't be kissing. Susan was doing something crazy.
Yeah, I believe that.
So is that a normal thing within coast spaces, like at holiday parties, people are making out? That
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've seen
Whatever
it.
office romance that
For
you
re-
got going on there, you don't want your spouse to come in.
In my times of working in office spaces, I've definitely seen that. And I've seen people not bring their spouse. Yeah, I've seen all
So
that.
this goes beyond just like having a work wife or work husband. Like you're actively
Yeah. Well, I think some people take the work wife and work husband thing.
literal.
Exactly. You don't really want them to meet.
Okay, interesting.
It's a whole different kind of Mrs. and Mr. thing going on there.
Okay, all right, I guess so.
Now, before you say you got something else for the fifth time, I just want you to know we at 124. And I just want to remind you that you don't edit, okay?
We stopped for about 7 minutes.
And that means we still, 23 minutes over.
All right, last question.
That math was horribly wrong, by the way.
I'm like, but it literally just says.
Oh, my God, that was bad. All right, go ahead. Did you say one more thing?
Yeah.
Jesus, yes.
Nate, did you go dumpster diving?
No, I didn't get to do it yet. I didn't get, but I did.
yeah.
I
I did
did.
wanna know
I did
about
reach out to her to see if she wanted to get down, and she didn't respond back.
So does that mean
Oh, she ghosted you?
Well, to her, she has a flip phone. And
That's fair. And she might be in a dumpster.
hey, you never know. She has a flip phone.
Alive.
And I think
I'm not putting that into
Wow.
the universe.
Oh my-
Alive.
Ay.
What were you saying? Flip phone?
Nate, so does that mean y'all didn't get to
no,
visit the coat guy either?
No, we didn't get to meet him. I was looking forward to that as well.
Damn.
Yeah. So, I know
Keep
where
us
she
posted.
works. I know where she works, so I can always pull up because maybe her phone's disconnected. You never know. It's a flip phone.
That's fair. Ain't like you could have her send her location.
Right.
Oh, producer?
Well, I guess we have to go get ready for our holiday
Oh, thank
dinner.
God. Before I even let you finish. Next week, bitches.
I said you ever been lost, so lost you can never be found. Think you the cream of the crop till you climb to the top, just to realize now you on the ground. On your way up, they gon' say you wasn't down. Filling bigger shoes, they gon' say that you a clown. Here's what I found, life is a bitch, no matter what they pitch, it's different on the mound. How the feelings and out of town, never need a circle cause really I'm not around. They was loud when I failed, that's out of bounds. Now we giving cheers to the silence, it's not a sound. Day one, don't make them a 10. We can kick it harder than Ryu, don't make them kin. I'm doing things that my friends never question. Now I see the ones that I question was never friends.